What is going on? Everybody, this is Striker, welcoming you to episode number 229 here of the Minecraft Let's Play, aka episode 29 of the Nomad Trials. And ladies and gentlemen, check out the dual pickaxe action. This obviously doesn't work, but it looks super awesome. So today marks the beginning of our prep to take on the Ender Dragon. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break a couple of layers of this stuff, see what it does in terms of the levels. Then I'm going to probably do a jump cut and meet you down below where the zombie XP farm is, because I want to show you something over there. And then we are going to get ready to take on this Ender Dragon. So we're going to have a little bit of probably another jump cut or two, get ourselves some brewing going on, get some instant health potions, potentially some regen potions. I can probably get some more golden apples, or at least I should. So we will be absolutely ready to go to take on the Ender Dragon, and it's gonna be a mess. So the first time I took out the Ender Dragon, I had to jump cut because I got so mad and I couldn't focus on camera enough to actually break the pillars. So I had to jump off camera, take care of the pillars, and then we came back and defeated the Ender Dragon. Then on my second attempt, pretty much the same thing happened again. Except I think I died. I think I died on my second attempt on camera, and that was the end of that recording session. So, yeah, we're gonna try, hopefully, we can get ourselves prepped to the point that we don't have to worry about anything. We will have the health required to do it, we will have the auxiliary potions required to do it, which I will make into splash potions because they're just easier to do, quicker to do, and you don't have to worry about them. You know, you go to drink it halfway, and then the Ender Dragon comes and hits you again, and then you died. You know, that kind of deal. So we're going to do that. That's going to be super important. And since we did take out the Ender Dragon last time, I do actually have to get some crystals going, the Ender Crystals, I think that's what they're called, because you need 4 of them in order to respawn the Ender Dragon. So, we're going to have to get that going as well, so I'll probably just gather all the materials off camera and come back with that for the fight. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try to do it all on camera, not have a blunder, and because this is the, I guess, Ender Dragon 2.0, back from the original update of the Ender Dragon, where they allowed it so you could respawn it multiple times, we will actually be able to kind of strategize based off of our last plans. So the second time we went in there, the last time we fought the Ender Dragon, we were kind of going in without a clue, because the entire mechanics of the thing stopped and changed and switched. And then there's all that dragon breath stuff that it does, and then you get damage if you're close, but you need to hit it with a sword. So we can strategize just a little bit based off of our last attempt, so we should have a pretty decent idea. Oh, I can't even pick up stuff anymore. Let's just go ahead and toss that down, pick up what's up here, and then we'll just leave this for later. How's that sound? So yeah, we'll be able to strategize and figure out our plan of attack here for this attempt. Ooh, don't pick that up. I'll make sure I pick up all the pieces. We'll drop the 7 coal. Pick that up, pick that up. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's jump cut now. I'll meet you guys down by the zombie XP farm, and I will clear my inventory. So give me just 1 moment. Before we jump cut again, I just want to say, holy redstone! Alrighty, so we bring you back here down by the portal into the nether. So nothing else down here has changed. Obviously, I've had to take some of my armor and stuff from out of here, but did keep the originals, and this guy won't despawn because he's got a helmet and he's got something in his hand. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of extra information for you, but nonetheless, guys, we are actually headed into the nether. Oh, what happened here? What happened? There was definitely a log here. What? Okay, I gotta remember to fix that, because there was definitely a log here. I don't know if it, like, somehow caught on fire or an Enderman came and stole, I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop into the nether, and let me show you another project that I was working on. Now, this one sucked. This one has absolutely sucked trying to get this done. So if you remember, we had our portal way up in the roof, up at our exploration hub, because that's where we kind of came up. So this place needs torches. I'm gonna have to go through here and like officially light it up to the point that things won't spawn in here. There is nothing that can spawn in here that I'm afraid of. You know, a ghast cannot spawn in here, nor can a wither skeleton or a blaze. Just pigmen, and you know, I don't want to deal with pigmen. Also, I am going to end up putting a railing system against this wall, I think, or this. No, I think it's this wall that I'm doing it. So we're going to put another railing system in because we're going to take a quick trip here, and you will see why this sucked so much. Now, I did run out of quartz. I did. I sadly ran out of quartz. I also was bringing cobblestone to smelt into... Whoop, game froze. There we go. Brought a bunch of cobblestone to smelt into stone while we're in here, but this is a gigantic tunnel to our nether fortress that we were kind of rolling with, our own created nether fortress. So I did the same thing that I did for any other area, right? Did the stone bricks around the outside, and then we got this runner of quartz down the middle with the nether brick on the inside. Excuse me, had to burp again. So we're gonna actually have to update a lot of this stuff because this is just boring to look at. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I might just do some patterns in the wall every now and again, some different, like, you know, pillars up and then a pattern and then a pillar, and then we wait like 20 blocks and, you know, something like that. But anyways, here we are back in the old area, regular zombie XP farm, and then the exploration hub that we were usually coming through. So I have connected everything, and actually, admittedly, I have been back to the old settlement spawn area because I've had to grab things and move things back and forth. Now, I am coming here for one reason, and that's curious. I am curious as to what I have. The freaking killer bunny still hasn't respawned after it despawned. Stupid killer bunny. But anyways, guys, welcome back! Welcome back, right? But what I actually want to look for is brewing materials. I'm going to take some of these. Not that many, though. We'll take 7. I think that's fair. Because I could just go into the nether and punch a couple of things, and that'd be fine. We don't need any of this junk that's in here. Glass bottles I can make pretty easy. I mean, I like the brewing stands. Brewing stands. We got some strength potions, some instant health, but I'm actually not going to take any of the potions that I have from here. It's just... I feel cheating kind of doing that. I don't feel like I'm cheating taking these blaze rods or anything like that, but this area is cool. It is. It's cool. We got some extra bottles and stuff in here, some levers and everything. I mean, I miss this area. I'll be completely honest. This whole thing needs a cosmetic makeover. It's just, it's gross, all right? It's gross. This is a nice, solid, original foundation house, but holy cow, does it need updating. But what I was looking for is whether or not we had any gas tiers, because that's what we need to make... Hey, I got my parrots. I forgot about my parrots. Nether chest. Do I even have a nether chest anymore? Nope. Nope. Oh, and I was smelting up a bunch of the netherrack because with all of the block movements, I had to clear out a bunch of netherrack, and I've just been making more and more of it, trying to not fill up a whole chest of just netherrack. Okay, so we don't have any gas tiers. So that's a little unfortunate. But we need to go back into the nether for me to show you what I actually wanted to show you as to why it sucked so much making that tunnel. Now, obviously, there were a lot of spots where I had to just dig through, which, okay, that kind of sucks because you have to move blocks, you have to pick up blocks, you have to change blocks, stuff like that. You have to convert it. But what was worse, actually, I think it would be better if I illustrate it by showing you on the outside, is there was a gigantic portion of it that I was completely exposed in the open for. So I had to build from scratch. Now, I can't get through that way. Shoot. I forget how to get through my nether because I haven't been around here in all that long. I don't think there's a way through there. There might be a way over this way to show you. That's sketchy. Okay. If I get over this way more, I know there's another lookout point. We might be able to see it. I hope we can. You can sort of see it. So, oh, here, I'll look this way. Look over on the left side of the screen, right over here, underneath that glowstone. You see that gigantic tunnel that just goes through nothing? It just goes absolutely up and over everything. And then you can see down on the bottom, you've got the nether bricks and stuff like that. So for a large portion of this tunnel, it was completely exposed area in which I had to wait for gas to spawn, shoot the gas, kill the gas, then place blocks frantically as I was up and over a gigantic lava lake and a, like, I don't know, 100 block fall down into it. So this is area that I had to dig through, which is fine. This is easy to take care of. this is where it changes, because the floors do show some stuff underneath it. So this is where we start actually being exposed, and then this right here is where all of the lava lake below us is, like, directly below us. So all the way through here is that lava lake underneath. So this was just a gigantic mess. It took so long to do. It legitimately took me hours upon hours upon hours to do. We also have this area here, which is another drop-off into a lava lake. Also, over here, it is another drop-off into a large lava lake. So I had a couple of back and forth where it'd be like, lava lake exposed, dig. Lava lake exposed, dig. That kind of stuff. That's why there's these lighting glitches, but I mean, once I put torches up in here, you won't be able to tell, really. So it's not that big a deal, currently, and I'm not too worried about it. This all did finish smelting. I just brought this along because I was, like, doing this portion at the end, so I just put these here in the middle. And then I just gotta fix this up with some quartz. So, yeah. We just, at this point, we need to double check we have all of our materials in terms of armor and weaponry. And then we need to do a little bit of brewing, and I need to get some gas tiers off camera. So, at this point, until I come together with a plan of action for what we actually need for this gas that's gonna happen here, we're gonna take another jump cut, and we've got probably like 3 or 4 more minutes left to discuss the plans and everything. So that will bring us to the end of this segment. I'll probably record the next segment tomorrow or the day after or something like that. So we'll be back, we'll be doing some prep work, but nonetheless, guys, I'll catch you in just a moment on your end. Maybe a day on my end. Be back real quick. Okay, as promised, it actually has been a day. I was recording yesterday and did a bunch of setup and everything in between, and now we're back. So as you can see, I'm up to level 65. So holy cow. Last night I ended up sitting at my XP farm for a couple of hours. You know, every now and again I'd have to come back because once the zombies exceed the holding cell, actually, no, I'll just take you down there. Once the zombies exceed the holding cell, they start dying at a rapid rate. So what I had to do in order to increase my productivity for my levels, oops, got stuck in the water there, is I had to make this a much, much larger area. So now you can see that it goes pretty far back there, and you can see a couple of dark spots, but that's okay, because things can't spawn in here because of carpet. So shout out to carpet. It doesn't really matter that zombies can go all the way back there, because eventually they'll come up here. They try to crowd into this corner and this corner, depending on which side I'm on. So no matter what, we'll be able to get the items in the item hoppers that are hidden underneath here, no problem. So anything that happens down there, they eventually funnel down this way. So I increased this pretty big. Pretty big. So I sat down here for a couple of hours and now have a bunch of different armor. I mean, my chests are starting to get pretty full, especially on the legs. Tons of gold armor. But now, I actually had to create a second chest just for all the rotten flesh, and I still have a bunch of rotten flesh in here, and we're starting to put rotten flesh into here. So, it's a lot. Oh, that's a boss zombie right there. Look at that bad boy. Pow! One shot, though, because, you know, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So yeah, system still works the same. Everything all funnels through here, and then this is the last row of the hoppers, so anything that's down there comes over here, and we don't lose anything. Also, I ended up going into my strip mine in order to find some diamonds. Unfortunately, only found 6 of them, but what I did find is something pretty outstanding, is BAM! Mine shaft at tunnel end. So all the way down at the end of that, I think I used like 20 torches. So that's like 200 blocks at least, maybe more that way. It dug into a mine shaft that I've never been to. So I did like half of the exploration, so I'm sure we'll come back and finish off the exploration back down there. But anyways, I got a couple of name tags, got some pumpkin seeds, which is good because I didn't have any pumpkin seeds over here. Obviously, I could have gotten them from my other area and brought some pumpkins up and over here. I did have to create a watermelon farm, though, because I did a little bit of setup, like I said. I also went into the nether and got a ton of stuff. So I have a ton of quartz, which is good because that'll help me to complete the tunnel that goes back and forth between this area, the sandcastle, and my home settlement area. As you can see, we now have the items to make the thingamajiggies, the end crystals, and I also have some instant health 2 splash potions. But I didn't stop there, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I needed the melon farm, because I needed to make glycerine melon for that. So I didn't stop there at all. I actually created another chest over here for brewing. We've got a lot of instant health potions, because like I said, I'm not dying this time. I have the ability to heal myself over and over and over. How did you get in here? Where did you... Okay. Don't know where you spawned from, so what we need to do, first off, is we need to make these end crystals. Oops, I accidentally rotated that. We need to create these end crystals. I also have a bunch of stuff from when I was mining, smelting up over here. I had some gold right there. And then I've got coal, burning coal to make coal. How awesome is that? But anyways, what we need to do is we need to make these end crystals. So we need to go like this, and I did get this all the way out. I don't remember if it's this way or the other way. There we go. Yep, 4 end crystals. So we need this in order to respawn the dragon. And so just in case I don't do anything stupid with them, we're gonna plop them up in here. All right, that way we can't mess it up. Now at this point, why do I have so many levels, right? Well, I want to make a new pair of boots. Ooh, free XP. Boop. I want to make a new pair of boots for pretty much one reason. All of this armor here is, you know, it's lightly used, you know, 30 damage off, about 60 damage, and about 25, right? Well, that is exactly 25. Nonetheless, our boots are pretty low. 94 out of 429, so I want to get a new pair of boots, because... Oops. Picking it up with the wrong pickaxe. Look at me. So, we need a new pair of boots. Now, this episode is going to go a little long comparatively to what normally I do, unless it's a special, right? You know, 15 minutes. We're probably going to go about 20 minutes, but this is the setup. Ooh, that was a quad drop. That was fantastic. So, we're going to get all the setup done and be absolutely 100% ready. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I will take 17 diamonds, and then we need the 6 that are in here, and then we can take some lapis with us, and I have a couple of crafting benches over there, so we can do that. I might want to take... No, I was going to say I might want to take books, but like I said, I've got the levels, I've got the diamonds, so it's not really that big a deal if we get some really junky boots. Worst case scenario, we have to put a couple of them together. Oh, and if you didn't realize, I moved one of the crafting benches into this wall, so, you know, it features pretty much everything we can make. So let's go ahead and do that. How? Alright. Unbreaking 3, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, and Protection 3. That's not horrible. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and take these off for comparison. So what we're looking for is Protection 4, obviously, Unbreaking 3, Feather Falling, and Depth Strider. So we got the Depth Strider, Unbreaking, and Protection 3. If we get another pair of just Protection 3 boots, we'll be good. We can just put them together. So let's go ahead and make another pair. And we'll toss those in. Fire Protection sucks. I don't want fire protection, but let's go for it anyway. Okay, we got screwed. We legit just got fire protection, so... Oh well, don't do that. Okay, blast protection. See, this is why I want books. Alright, let's go grab some books. Let's do this. Let's make some books, that way we don't just waste levels on fire protection boots again, because that was kind of dumb. Do I have books in here? No. Do I have any books in here? I got one, but it's not done. There's my paper, and then I need to get to my aminal chest. That's right, aminal chest. And we'll take this over, and we can create books as we go along. So 3 paper to 1 leather. I just went ahead and took the stack of 31 that was in there. The leather, so that's no biggie. Book. And we can book it up. Efficiency 4, I'll take that. That's not a bad book. And then Depth Strider 3, okay. Protection 3, Depth Strider 3. So there we go. Now we've got Protection 4, Unbreaking, and Depth Strider. So at this point, we just need Feather Falling boots. Let's go ahead and make a book, and we'll make a pair of boots. We're gonna run out of diamonds already. Depth Strider 3, we already did that. What's this got? Fortune 2, that's junky. Okay, let's risk it for Depth Strider 3. Protection 3, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3. So now these, I mean, all 3 of these are literally the same right here. These two. And this one is now kind of useless, but that's okay. And ooh, I'll take that. You know, I'm taking the Infinity Book. I can't deny an Infinity Book. So that's the last possible set of boots we can make. I just want Feather Falling. Power 4, that's not a bad book. Protection 4, I guess. Let's go for it. Okay. Great. Flame. Okay, well, we didn't get Feather Falling. So I'm going to have to sit around here and try to get some books with Feather Falling on it, and I'll just keep bouncing back and forth. But nonetheless, I will get a new pair of boots for sure for our set, or rather, our taking on of the Ender Dragon. So this does conclude the setup. I've got all of the stuff that I need. I've got all of the potions. My sword is fine. My bow is fine. My armor's great. I just want a new pair of boots. I don't need a new pair of boots, but I want a new pair of boots. So nonetheless, guys, That will bring us to the end of this setup episode, and then in the next episode, we are taking on the Ender Dragons. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you all next time.